Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new content update and a new banner in Dragon Ball Legends. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, let's go to menu and then jump into the news and look at the new things that they've added. Actually, before we talk about the new things, let's go down and talk about the things that are returning. So there's a game update announcement. Essentially, they're saying they've changed out some events. The Scout Battle for Trunks and the Scout Battle for Frost are back. If you've completed those before, nothing you really need to do there. If you want to do the EX4 to get some Z medals, it's probably a good idea. If you're someone who hasn't pulled a ton of units and doesn't already have a ton of Z medals, there are some usable things in the Z medal shop, so that's a pretty good idea. If you've never completed them before, make sure that you have a Trunks and a Frost at least level 1500, preferably level 2000 to make it easy, so that way you can solo both of those with that single character and get your 200 Chrono Crystals. For everyone else, you know what to do, so let's go ahead and skip that. The next thing is the Ultra Space-Time Rush. They've actually changed it, so let's go ahead and open this up, and then the thing that we care about is right here in red. Ultra Space-Time Rush has been updated to better your playing experience. So they've made a few changes here. They've reduced the number of challenges per stage, they've adjusted the amount of points earned from clearing challenges and battles, and they've adjusted strength of enemies in accordance with increased number of battles per rush. We hope you enjoy the updated Ultra Space-Time Rush. So essentially what they've done is there's more battles per Space-Time Rush. It starts off a lot easier and then gets harder as you go through it, and there are not anywhere near as many challenges per battle, so it's easier to just get through a battle and keep going. I think it's a great addition so far. I've only done a few stages of a single rush since they've changed it, so I don't have my full breakdown of how great it is yet, but it seems like it plays a lot better. It's a lot more fun now. It doesn't seem as tedious. And then the next thing to note is right here. It says new season begins. All rush clear statuses have been reset. Rewards can be earned again by collecting points. So before, if you'd gone through most of the rushes, you couldn't collect those points because you'd already completed them. You could do it again if you wanted, you just wouldn't get points. Well, it's all been reset now, so make sure to start back at the very first rush level 1 and go through everything again and get more points. So the rest of this is just telling us how to play, and then down here we have an awakened equipment item that is pretty decent, especially since it's for Sun Family and Super Saiyans. There are a lot of Super Saiyan Sun Family members now, so you can get up to 15% to strike defense, which is reasonably good, and then 18% to strike attack and 18% to blast attack. Those are good rolls. Sometimes it can go up to 20% depending on the equipment item, but it is a blast and strike, so a double attack buff with a strike defense stat there as well. It's a good equipment item. It works perfectly well with what's probably the best team in the game right now, Sun Family. So make sure you grab that, work on awakening it. I'm hoping that they make some changes to how you awaken equipment items in the future, because right now it's not the best, but we'll worry about that in a different video. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then the next thing that we need to talk about is this right here, the Perfect Cell. As you go through it, you're going to get Z power for this Yellow Extreme Cell Jr. That's cool, great, make sure you do that. Let's talk about the actual equipment items that you're going to get as you go through this event. So like I've said in previous videos, we're all very short on equipment slots at this point. Let's try and figure out exactly how many of each of these we need, if we need any at all. So the first thing is this is usable by cell, and it's pretty good. So 15% to strike defense, could be a little bit higher, but not bad. It's the second best defensive stat behind HP, obviously, and then 12.5% to special move damage and ultimate damage, assuming that you're using the good cell, the yellow one. That is very powerful. His ultimate already does a ton of damage to a lot of units, so adding 12.5%, you can probably one-shot a few of them at this point. And then base blast attack up to 18%. He is a blast-based unit. 18%, like I said before, is a pretty good roll, so definitely make sure to get one of these. Really, there's only one good usable cell at this point, so you probably only need one, but if you wanted to get two and you actually have a few slots open, it's not a terrible idea. I recommend just getting one for right now though. Make sure it's a good roll. And then right here you can do it. Right Gohan is the unawakened version of the awakened equipment we just showed, so you're going to want to get at least one of these, probably a couple though, because like we said, it's for Sun Family and Super Saiyan, so any Super Saiyan Sun Family member. And then even the base form is pretty good, so it's 15% to strike defense, strike attack, and blast attack. So you've got the double attack stat there, and you have the second best defensive stat in the game. So overall, it's pretty reasonably good. Obviously, I would like HP instead of strike defense just because it's a more well-rounded defensive stat and it has more utility than just strike defense. But overall, this is a good idea to grab, and I do recommend grabbing a couple of these because if you're running Sun Family, there are multiple Super Saiyans in the Sun Family. So this is something I'd grab 2, maybe even 3 of. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then we need to talk about the Showdown supporter campaign. So let's go ahead and open that up, and then this is essentially telling us that on the 25th of this month, the Las Vegas Showdown is finally going to begin. So the Battle Royal that we did back in the day, there were obviously people that did so well that they qualified for this. They're all going to be in the Showdown in Las Vegas. Well, not all, but 16 people are going to be in the Showdown in Las Vegas. As we go down here, we see there is a Legend Showdown in Las Vegas supporter campaign begins. Support the tournament finalists and get special items. So then we scroll down here a little bit more, and then how to offer your support. Use support medals exchanged with Showdown support tickets to support the competitors and get awesome rewards according to their results at the end of the tournament. So then right here it's saying get Showdown support tickets from the login bonus. So you're going to log in every single day from this period, from the 18th to the 25th, so the 1 week leading up to the actual tournament itself, and you're going to get a ticket every single day. So that's 7 tickets right there. And then we scroll down a little bit further, and they're talking about the competitor support system here. So this is sort of like I don't want to call it a gambling system because you're not necessarily paying money, but what you're doing is you're going to get those support medals, and you can use those to get competitor medals. So to be very specific here, what you're going to do is you're going to get those login bonus tickets every single day. You take those tickets, you turn them into support medals for very specific competitors, and you can use multiple tickets to get multiple support medals for one competitor if you want to, or you can spread it around based on different competitors, and then how they do will decide what type of rewards you get. So let's say you have one competitor that you think is definitely going to win. You take all 7 of your support tickets and you buy support medals for that one competitor. You're going to get 7 times the rewards, is essentially what they're saying right here. So then we're going to scroll down a little bit further, and they're telling us that you can watch it on YouTube on the 25th starting at 3 o'clock Central Time. Now that's my time zone. It's going to be different for you based on whatever your time zone is. So then we're going to scroll down a little bit further, and number 4, here's where they're actually talking about the things that you're going to get. So let's scroll down to right here, and we'll just go through the list of things that you're going to see. So exchange for the winner support medal for one of the following items. So what you're going to do is use your login tickets to get the support medals, and we'll say that you put all 7 support or we'll say you put 1 support medal on whoever wins, just to make this real easy. Then what you're going to be able to do is take whatever you want out of this list right here that's in the top box, and that's your reward. So for example, let's say that I used 1 support medal to support the winner, and I decide that I want 5 of these Showdown summon tickets, which I think is probably the best option out of there. And then let's say that I had 2 support medals for whoever was the runner-up. So I can select 2 things out of here. Now, it doesn't say whether you can double up on your reward and grab the same reward twice, but if that were the case, then I would grab the summon tickets times 2, and I would grab that both times. If I couldn't do that, then I would grab the summon ticket times 2, and then I would probably grab some energy tickets. Now you want to grab the 10 energy ticket times 8. Now I think the reason that there are 7 of these showing up is because you can only grab whatever's in this list 1 time. So if say you were to put all 7 on the winner, you would only be able to select the summon ticket times 5 1 time. So you wouldn't get 35 summon tickets. So it's probably a better idea to spread those tickets out across many competitors, so that way there's a better chance that you can actually get multiple summon tickets. And then as we move down the list, we'll see that you're going to get this option for any support medal you put on someone who isn't the winner or the runner-up. So it's probably a good idea to spread those around. What's hopefully going to happen, if you're pretty good at this, is 5 of those tickets you're going to be able to get 5 summon tickets, one a piece for each support medal, and then you also pick the winner and the runner-up, so you get 2 from the runner-up and then you get 5 from the winner. So overall you're going to get 5 down here, 2 right there, that's 7, and then 5 more, that's 12. I think that's probably the best way to do this, is spread them out, but you can play this any way you want. And let's just scroll down here real quick to make sure we didn't miss anything else. I don't think we did. Let's go ahead and back out of here. And then the next major thing and last major thing that we need to talk about, a new banner did show up like we predicted yesterday. It is the Legends Hybrids Volume 2. I guess you'd call it a returning banner. It's not a new banner. This banner has been around before. Let's go ahead and close out of here, and we'll go to the summon area, and we are going to open up the Z-Power list and show you the characters. Essentially, there are 5 up top. So we've got the really old Kid Gohan, we have the original Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, then we have the future Trunks, the adult Gohan from the future, and then Ultimate Gohan. Here's the thing, 5 characters, 1% apiece. That's normally pretty good. There's really only one character in here that I would even qualify as a good character, and then there's one slightly above average character. The other 3 definitely not worth pulling right now. There is the anniversary coming up. There are no daily discounts. There are no discounts of any type whatsoever. There is no incentive to pull on this. There is no reason to pull on this. This is a 1-star Dragon Ball banner. This is a trap banner. Do not spend your crystals on this. Keep them for the anniversary, or at the very least, keep them until next week when we get another banner to see what that is, and that will probably also be a trap banner, but we'll see. Do not pull on this banner. It is a 1-star Dragon Ball banner. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys are actually going to watch the Showdown tournament, let me know. Throw that down below. I'm interested to see how many people actually are going to watch it live. And then if you think I missed anything else in this video as far as the update or as far as the banner, throw that down below too. And if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.